guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different because I'm actually doing Halloween makeup on my niece. We used a $4.99 kit of red, black, gray, and white. Just a little Halloween makeup kit from the Halloween store, and an eyebrow pencil and a red eyeshadow. Literally, that is it. So if you want to see a quick, easy way to transform your little one, or maybe yourself, into Pennywise, then keep on watching. Okay, to start out, we're going in with the white that is in the little 4-shade palette that we had purchased at the Halloween store. We'll just be putting the white all over her face. And this look actually turned out really well. You have to remember that kids are actually moving targets, and my little niece was no exception. She was moving a lot. She didn't like things going on her eyes, etc., etc. So just apply the white. I'm just using the sponge that actually came with the kit, because I try to use as many things that actually came with the kit as possible to make this something that's easy for everybody to do and recreate without having to purchase a lot of things. So we're just getting the white put everywhere, all over the face. And you can also take this down the neck, but for the purpose of doing this video, I did not do that because I felt like I was torturing her enough as is. No kids were harmed in the making of this film. Next, I'm just going in with an eyebrow pencil and actually just like giving her some really thick, dark eyebrows. And I didn't make them precise or anything to begin with. Just darkening them up and making them really thick. I go back and get the lines pretty even and comb through so that they look, well, they're not going to look natural, but so that they look more lined up and everything. And then we'll go in with some more of the white to fix the shape around them. And I'm just using another little thing that came in the kit. It has this little eyeshadow brush really on one side. We're just using that with a white to clean up around the brows. Then I'm going to go in with some red eyeshadow that I have. This was the harder part because she was like, "Do you do your own eyeshadow this hard?" I really didn't feel like I was pressing very hard, but just putting the red all over the lid and around and under the eye. And then we're going to go back in with some black also. Just getting that pretty much everywhere, making it look creepy. And you don't have to be really precise with this either. You just really don't. Just kind of get it everywhere. Now I'm using the other end and the black that came in the kit. The other end is like a little, well, Lily said it was too hard, but it's a little, I don't know. I switched to the brush. I don't know what you would call it. You can't really see it in the video either, so, but I switched to the brush to smudge the black out into the red and just kind of get that everywhere. And I had started to go in with that little sharp, whatever that thing is. It's supposed to be like a little brush, but it was kind of stiff, so we switched back to the sponge applicator that's on the other end to put the black on the eyes and under the eyes and just kind of blend that out. Now we're going to I'm taking just it's a triangle sponge that came in the kit, and I'm taking the pointy end of the triangle to bring the red down on the face to turn her into Pennywise. You bring it around down the cheeks and to the mouth. And the red, I have to say, the red in the kit turned out more pink, so we did go back over this with red eyeshadow, which is, I mean, it totally worked. So I would say that you definitely are going to need the red eyeshadow, just because the red in this kit is way more pink. And I guess that's because you're blending it over the white too. But anyway, just bringing those lines all the way up. And now I'm just going over it with the eyeshadow to bring those up to a point. And going over this with the eyeshadow as well. And you see how that deepens it up so much more. Plus, it lets you straighten out any lines that you need to straighten out. Also, the hardest part of this whole process was getting her to look serious and not smile when it was all over for me to get a picture for this video. Now going in with a black, using the sponge tip applicator and just outlining the lips, kind of like overlining the lips with the black. Do that first. And then under the lips as well, making it connect to the red that you've brought down onto the face. And then we're going to go in with the red and fill in the lips. And again, this is the red that's in the kit, so it is more red if it's not going over a white base. So, but you're going to need the white, so you definitely need the red eyeshadow. Now doing the red for the nose. This was difficult because it made her nose itch. And she also said that it made her nose look big, so she was not happy about that. But basically, everywhere that I'm putting the red, I do go back in with a red eyeshadow and just put that over it, because it does increase the red, plus it sets it. So, because you're putting a powder over top of this waxy type stuff, so it does set it as well. And that pretty much is going to be it. You just get that red eyeshadow everywhere, and I did go back in and put it on the lips also. And it's pretty creepy, pretty quick, and it looks pretty good. I hope you all enjoyed this video and found it helpful, or at least entertaining. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified for future videos from me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.